Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's Friday, it's just gone 10. I've had a lovely lay-in. Ken's made me a cup of tea before we went to school, so I've had my tea. I've had a banana. I've decided I could stop being lazy now and go for this run. Alright, you didn't have to faint, it's not that shocking. You should all know I do runs now. Yes, go for my run. So, the key is to make it past 3.9 miles, 6.5k was it? Something like that. So I know where I ran from and where I ran to last time. We'll see if I've got it in me today to match it or push it a bit further. I'd like to push it a bit further. I am going to wear gloves today because it was flipping cold when I did it the other day. It's a blue sky day out there. I've not actually stepped outside, but already I've got one zombie finger from my Reynards. One zombie finger. I've not even left the house. I've just come downstairs after getting out of bed. So I will put some gloves on and I will get running and we'll see what happens. I don't know. Place your bets now. How far do you think I'll run today? Will it be a good day or a not good day? I feel good. I don't know if I'm going to come back disappointed or not. Right, watch this space. Okay, non-stop, except when I had to let a cat past. I know I did more this time. I started sooner, I pushed it further, and I finished at my usual finish spot. So I know I've done more than 4 miles, but I've not checked. The thing is, when I sit down, even though I've done my cool down walk, you start to get like the black post-run. Ooh. I'm going to text a couple of my running friends. Now, towards the end of my run, I start to get pins and needles in my feet. Not really pins and needles, more of a numbness. Now, I don't know if it's my Reynards or if that is a standard running thing, or if there's something with my technique that I can improve to stop that. It's probably a lack of oxygen, isn't it? Although I'd say I've got my breathing really good. I don't stop because I'm out of breath. I never thought I'd say. I could go for further when it comes to my breath and my stamina. It's actually my ankles start to ache and my legs start to ache, and that's what actually makes me stop. It's not my breath, it's my joints. Right, let's see what the official tally is. Well, I'm not very happy with my app, but I'm happy with myself because my app is saying I did under 6k in running. It's done it in 2 blocks, which, because it's not a Fitbit, I think it's done on Wi-Fi. I can only think it does this occasionally. It only does half the run and then it does another run. It does it in 2 halves. And I think I lose signal somewhere and it decides that it's not going to take that bit of the run, because according to that, in the 2 runs it's calculated this morning, I've done less than I did on Monday, and I started my run at an earlier point. I ran non-stop further to the next sign, further into the village, back again, and then I ran to the same point that I normally stop. So I know I've done further. I'm just annoyed that it's not tallied it. But I would say I definitely did over 4 miles. Definitely this time. If I did 3.9 last time, I've done over 4 miles this time. I don't care what stupid Samsung Health says. It's a liar. You can tell I'm slightly narked, can't you? I know where I ran from. I know I ran non-stop. And I know where I stopped. I know I ran further. I just want it to be verified in numbers on my app. Grr. Right, I've had my apple, had my yoghurt, drink this glass of water, this will be my second glass. I'm going to make a cup of tea and I'm going to go and get in the bath, wash my hair and relax these muscles. You're sliding, aren't you, or is it me moving? I don't know. I've just had my bath. It is now 1:45, 20 to 1. I'm having a very chilled day. I mean, apart from my run, I've had a very chilled day. I've just been sat watching a few videos, catching up on the news and what have you while I was in the bath. I have a pile of washing I'm going to put in the washing machine. I'm going to make myself another cup of tea, dry my hair, and then I'm back up in the loft. I'm not doing any really dirty loft work, which is why I had my bath. I'm just going to be sorting through boxes and stuff that are up there and bringing more stuff out. I don't know where I'm going to put it. But, you know, I just keep piling it up in the rubbish pile and we'll slowly get rid of it. But, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be boarding out again. So I need to be a bit more organised up there and go, right, these boxes can come down, I can board, and then I can put things in. And then once all that bit's boarded, the fun bit starts, where I start trying to make a room. Pip, the DIY non-goddess, like the DIY dunce, is going to try and build a room. So we'll see how that goes. I have it in my head, but what comes out might be completely different. Right, I'm going to make this tea, get this washed on, go do this hair. Rightio, let's go up in the loft. Let's tackle a bit more today. Hello loft. What delights have you got for me today? I'm going through a box. This is Brendan and William. Woo woo, as we called him back in the day. So these guys grew up together, went all through school together, pretty much got their autism diagnosis together. This was my next door neighbour's son and Brendan. So William and Brendan. And yeah, Anna and I ended up being best friends. This is probably one of the last pictures I had for a long time, this set of photos that we had taken, where Brendan actually smiled for the camera. This was just before he was 2 years old. My goodness, we had quite a lot of these done. And quite big as well. Look, got a huge one here. I did go through a stage of big pictures, but look at their little faces. Yeah, what do you do with them? I mean, they're too big for an album, aren't they? What we got here? Oh, look at in the bath. So yeah, this was at our old house. So he was under 2. He was under 2. That was in our old house. Him and William having a bath time together. It's very cute. That's myself and Brendan before I dyed my hair. Playing aeroplanes together in my old living room. There he is. Airplane. Oh my goodness. This is the little girl that I nannied for. This is Ellen. My baby girl, who's all very grown up now. I haven't seen her in such a long time. But yes, she is all very, very grown up now. So I need to find out how to do... Oh, I think I might have to unscrew it to take this picture out, maybe. I'm going to get rid of the frames, keep the pictures, because to be fair, I never, ever put the pictures in frames. Now, I've got a few around the house. Our house just isn't big enough for a whole load. Oh, okay. Yeah, not sure Lee's going to want those anymore. This is somebody he was best man for, who now he has nothing to do with. Don't know if I keep those. kind of catalogue shots, really. I don't know. Do I keep them? Do I not? It's not somebody we have in our life anymore. For many reasons. This has got my name on it. What's this? Oh, okay. So this is our nephew. It's very cute. Again, we never see them anymore because Lee doesn't really have anything to do with his sister. His sister's also cut his mum off. So, yeah, unfortunately we don't get to see the nephews. But what can you do? Oh, these are cute. Look, it's Brendan at a birthday party at a soft play centre. Very cute. Very cute. And they've got a bit of like perspexy stuff between them. I mean, I'll keep those. I'll keep them. And this was baby Brendan. I need to take that out of there and put that somewhere nice. What is this? A cassette tape. Aerosmith. Well, that may as well go. I've got it on CD and I don't have a tape player anymore. There are people. This is a cassette tape for those of you who are too young to remember such things. That can go in the charity shop box. In the charity shop box. As you were. I have to show you this. I was so young when I had my boy. Look about 12. That was on a Santa Express with a friend and her kids. And there's Lee with Brendan on the Santa Express. And again, Brendan and Will. That was at Will's house at Christmas. Oh, and here's my friend's children. My goodness. So Ellie is the eldest, Maisie is the youngest there. Father Christmas. This is on the train. I guess Max didn't want to get in on the picture. Max was Brendan's age. And yeah, Ellie's now just bought her own first house. So, my goodness. Time goes by fast. That was on the Santa Express. It was a train ride. Oh, and I have to show you this. This was very cute. We had a kitten move in with us. Just appeared out of nowhere. Moved in with us for about a week. And no one was claiming it. And we kind of got attached to it, which we shouldn't have done. And then the owners turned up. They'd been on holiday. And the person who was looking after it had said it had gone missing. And the kids had heard that we had found a cat. So we had to give it back. It was heartbreaking. My mum and dad looking very cold outside our old house. It was a bonfire night thing we were doing. There's my friend Anna and Will, because they live next door. We had a barbecue and we had fireworks. So these are exactly the same as those pictures. I should put them all in one thing, really, shouldn't I? All in the same. Right, I've shared that with you now. Another empty box. Woohoo! That can go up with the other empty boxes. Where did I put the lid? Oh, the lid is still over there. I do have a big pile of pictures though, but they really need to go in the boys' individual boxes, which I'll get to. Now I need to move you because you're sat on the next box that I need, so excuse me. It's broken. It's a little skeleton that Brendan made. Woo. It's broken though, so it's going in the bin. I thought that was cool. Not one I'm keeping, but look at that. Wally! That made me laugh. I'm going to keep Mr. Angry Bear. I'm very angry. I've got to keep that. Brendan's Hungry Lion. That was when he was at preschool. And this is an extinct raptor, apparently. That's pretty cool. See, that, I think, just shows his character. Sorry, I'm bobbing down again. So I have to keep things like that. This is a little Valentine's thing Kenzie made. To Mummy and Daddy and Brendan. Happy Valentine's Day. Lots of love, Kenzie. But all the bits are falling off it. So that's going to have to go in the bin, unfortunately. It's a hard choice to make with all these things, but I have to be ruthless. Sounds like there's a helicopter out there. Been very noisy. Brendan drew an elephant. And poppies. Isn't that cute? That is funny. I think I might keep that one. Here we've got some Mackenzies. Poe from the Teletubbies, apparently. Poe from Teletubbies. And then Futurama characters. Apparently you can see what he ended up seeing when we were watching TV. And Harry. I'm not sure who Harry is, but that's Harry. Could be the little boy that I used to look after. He was called Harry. Now this one on the back is in Brendan's writing and it says, sorry for misbehaving. And then on this side it's got Teletubbies. And he did like Teletubbies at one point, but I imagine this was when Kenzie liked Teletubbies. So I imagine that is actually Brendan's, because Kenzie would have been too young to be able to write. Very cute though. Another picture of Wally. I'm going to keep that one. That's a better one. Right, I'm keeping that one. Kenzie's first name trace. 14th of the 5th, 2008 at 2 years and 3 months. Kenzie tracing over his name for the first time. And you see, when I write things like that, I keep it because it has significance. I'm like, that's the first time he tried to write his name. So we keep that. I really have to show you this picture and it's going to be kept. So Brendan drew this when I was pregnant. So 10th of the 11th, 05. And Kenzie was born in February 06. Okay. And this is a picture of Brendan's family. There is Mummy, and I had to draw the baby in the tummy. And we used to call Kenzie Sonic, and he thought his name was going to be Sonic, and we suddenly realised that we had to change his name to actually what his name was going to be, because otherwise he was going to be called Sonic. I mean, he was still called Sonic for ages, but yeah. And then there's Daddy and Brendan. Yeah, that's so cute. We've got an awful lot of legs. I don't know if you can see that because it's very faint, but we have a lot of legs. That's going in his pile. That's too cute. As you can see, the pile of empty boxes is getting bigger. I'm going to have to take those downstairs, I think, just so that I've got room to move. Because obviously I'm going to need them at some point. But yeah, I found my box of... My mum did this box for me, of things that were mine in my childhood. It's a christening, let me just show you this one, christening photo of me and my dad. Oh, my dad's long hair. Me and my pram, legs in the air. See, always liked my bed. And that one. Me sat on a beanbag in the garden, playing with a doll by the look of it. A couple of dolls. Yeah, my baby book. This was my toy. We used it for Brendan as well, but the pull drawstring thing has bust. And when I had it in Brendan's room when he was little, I used a red marker pen to try and make it a bit more red again. But yeah, it needs taking apart because his pull cord's broken and plastic's disintegrating. That's my Winnie the Pooh. Used to sing Winnie the Pooh. And this was my rabbit. I think it was one of my first, if not my first toy. It's my rabbit. It's very cute. She's got knickers on. I'm sure those didn't come with her. I think those I put on at a later date. But the dress definitely came with her. Got all sorts of other things in there. But yeah, that's my childhood box. I do have a couple of boxes. As you saw, I had one full of pictures as well that had a load of childhood stuff in it. So I need to put that at the back. I have found, I don't know who she is, The Very Best of Leona Boyd as an LP. There was a song on here I used to play. I've probably nicked it out of my parents' collection. This is the Take That special disc. It's very discoloured now. Special disc. Got everything changes and various other things on there. But that is I think a promo disc. Was that the promo disc my brother got for me? No, that was a special disc. He got that for me. They were limited. And then these were the Relight My Fire promo copy. Various versions of Relight My Fire by the look of it. Put that back in there. Oh, and another bunch of Relight My Fire featuring Lulu and Take That. Yeah, there were several versions of that by the look of it. And the promo disc. I'm hoping the promo disc, I'm hoping it's just the plastic that's discoloured and not the actual, record. Yeah, no, the record's immaculate. Yeah, that's beautiful. But it's just the plastic that's discolouring. So I don't know if they'd be worth anything. I don't know anything about records and all that jazz. I don't even know if I'd be willing to get rid of it, but maybe if someone offered me enough money, I might do. Keep on Wombling. I used to play that all the time. That was constantly being played. Top of the Pops. Sex Cells and all that. Look at that. In a little bikini. I don't know who she is. Maybe someone can tell me. Is she just an actress or is she a singer? But I think I had this because I played the MASH theme to the TV series MASH a lot. I don't know if I played any of the other stuff, but I definitely played the MASH team a lot. So I probably nicked that out of my parents' collection as well. Is there anything else in there? Oh, yeah. Paul McCartney and the frog chorus. We all stand together. Boom, 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 ah-ya, boom, 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 ah-ya. No, don't know that one. Google it. I have a whole heap of storage boxes, as you can see. And they were getting in my way, and they're grubby. So I'm using the bath water from Kenzie's bath to scrub everything. I'm going to leave it all to dry, and then I've got clean boxes as and when I need them. Filthy dirty bath water and a few dead spiders going down the plug hole. A whole heap of storage boxes that have been washed. There we go, Brendan's first shoes at the Clark shoe shop. Now any Canadians out there recognise that hockey top? That was his hockey top. Found Kenzie's baby book. Look at him. So cute. It's got all sorts of things in it. Like, oh, I don't know. All sorts of things. Pictures of them. Cards. First haircuts. Little snippets of hair. Lovely. Look at Kenzie Bear. Such a handsome baby. And a year later, by 2008, he'd lost all his curls. So sad. I love that picture. He loved Charlie and Lola, so he'd got Charlie and Lola top on. Look at him. Isn't that adorable? And that was the first school picture they had together. And Kenzie was a baby. That there was the first ever picture of Brendan when he was born, because he had to be rushed off to Skaboo. So that they came back with a picture for me, so I could sit and look at him when I was put up on the ward. Or in my room, actually. I was put in a room. It's just after he was born. That was him in his tank. So he was 8 weeks early. That's my nan. Giving him a cuddle. That was us feeding him. Look how black his hair was. Just like his dad's. We had to tube feed him. He was like a scrawny little chicken. Skinny little thing. There's a very young picture of my sister Jackie. Looking very pleased at being an auntie. Oh, that was his first bath. He was very orange because he was very jaundiced. That was in his little room. That room was absolutely stifling hot because he couldn't regulate his temperature. Oh, look. That's too cute. I think it was about a day old there. That was when he was in intensive care. He just looked like a little old man. You might be wondering where a lot of Kenzie's baby photos are, and most of his are on CDs and discs and on my external hard drive. I got really rubbish about actually printing them out and putting them in an album. So I think that's what happens when you have 2 kids. The first one, you got all the time in the world. The second one, you run off your feet. And I was running my own business by that point. What time is it, Lee?
Time to get funky.
No, what time is it really?
What time is it really? Well, the big hand is past the 40 almost. So
on the what? 8:40.
8 to the 40.
8:40, and I've just come out of that loft. Lee has even come up there and had a look and gone, ooh, a lot. He's found lots of things. And then he found some very old whiskey and decided to down it. It was only a little bottle, but it dealt with that. We didn't need to pack it again. It was dealt with. So, yes, he definitely got a treat, didn't he, for going up in the loft, except he said it didn't taste very nice, so it's probably not great. But I'm done up there for the day. The bathroom, as you saw, is full of stack of boxes that were washed, but now there's another pile in the bath that need washing. And Brendan's not yet had his shower, so I said to him he's going to have great fun when he goes in the bathroom, because he's got to work his way around lots of storage boxes. But tomorrow I will be up there moving everything down here so that I can start boarding everything out. And I found a load more boxes of mine from when I was younger, and I just don't know what to do. There's like sentimental stuff. There's just, I'll show you tomorrow, but it's stuff that I'm going to find really hard to get rid of. But having it stresses me. We'll work it out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow.